Hi guys, my name is Lily and today we're going to be making the pineapple upside down cake. And the ingredients you need for this cake is cake mix in the pineapple flavor. You need eggs, a half a stick of butter, you need brown sugar, vegetable oil, cherries, pecan pieces. You also need water, and you need pineapple slices, but you need to drain them. Make sure you keep the juice for that. And we're going to be using a 9-inch cake mold. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with the cake mix. We're going to use the juice that was left over from the pineapple slices, which is about a cup. And to that we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of water. We're also going to add 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. We put our 3 large eggs, and we're going to start mixing it, adding our cake mix a little at a time until it's well mixed. Now that we've already finished doing our cake mix, we're going to go ahead and start with our cake mold. What we're going to need for our cake mold is going to be pineapples, the half a stick of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar. We're going to need 4 cherries, and we're going to cut them in half so we can get 8 halves, which we will only use 7. And we're going to need our pecans. Also, with your slices of pineapple, you need to make sure that they are not very wet. So put a paper towel under, and you can always use a paper towel and try to dry them off from the top too, as this will make your cake soggy if they are still very wet. Okay, what I went ahead and did was I put the butter in the microwave for about 10 seconds, so you still see that some of it is melted, but not all of it. And we're going to add our half cup of brown sugar. And we're just going to try to get as much of the lumps of the brown sugar to dissolve in the butter. Okay, it looks pretty good. If there's any lumps, you can always crush them on the pan. So now, what we first do is we put the brown sugar in the mold. Try to get as much of it as you can, because it's just a little bit and you do need it. It's going to stick, so you need to kind of rotate it so that it can get all the edges. You see, there's still a lump there, but we can crush it with our fork. Alright, now remember we drained our pineapple slices so that the cake wouldn't be too moist. And we go ahead and start on one side, push your pineapple in, you keep going around. Make sure they're all the way in. Push them in, and we put the middle one. Now the next thing that we do is we put our cherry halves. You want to put it with the cut side up, so that when you turn the cake upside down, that you can see the nice round cherry and not the half, not the cut part. Put them in each little hole there. Okay. And we go ahead and take about a handful of pecans, or if you like more or if you like less, and just kind of sprinkle it on top. all the pecans are going to end up going to the sides because the cake batter will be pushing them as it cooks. So don't try to put too many on the sides because they will all eventually kind of end up there. Okay, so now we have this. It's ready, and we go ahead and start pouring in our cake mix. Okay. And we're going to pour the whole thing in. We're not dividing this cake mix in 2 pans. Okay. Go ahead and just hit it to try to get the air bubbles out. And we're ready. We've preheated our oven in 350 degrees. And it's ready to go. We're going to leave it in there for an hour and 20 minutes. And we'll see it in an hour and 20 minutes. We're ready to take out our cake. We're going to go ahead and test it. And even though it's cracked from the top, you don't need to worry because that's going to be the bottom. We're going to take one of these kebabs. And don't put it all the way down because the pineapple will just clean it. Take it out. It is clean. Do it on another side in the center. And it is clean. So we're going to go ahead and wait 10 minutes for it to cool a little bit before we go ahead and turn it upside down. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and, using an offset spatula, we're going to try to get as much of the cake from being stuck to the mold. Go slowly. The cake is still warm and it can break. I'm trying to scrape as much of the cake from the mold. Okay. Now, you take the tray or wherever you're going to place your cake, because once you flip it around, you're not going to be able to transfer it to another place. So we're going to go ahead and put it on this tray. I'm going to put it centered, and taking your kitchen towels or your oven mitts, we're going to flip it around. 1, 2, 3. Okay. A little moved. That's not a problem. And we kind of just hit it a little, hoping that everything falls off. If pineapples do stick on, it's very easy to just get them off from the mold and put them back on the cake. But here we go. Okay, go slowly, straight up until you see the top of the cake. And there you go. And that's it. You have your pineapple upside down cake. Just some advice, pineapple upside down cake, some people like to eat it warm, but it really tastes best when it's been cooled overnight or the following day. And wherever you do place it, try not to move it because it will crack and break. So you don't want that. Enjoy!